So the moment of truth, we have been travelling for, well, I think today's day 40, and I weighed, I think 82 to 83 kilos before coming here. Let's have a little look. No, that is definitely wrong.
That is wrong. I checked myself.
That's definitely wrong. That's a 5-star ego boost. Take 10 kilos off. That's a bit disappointing. I did want to know.
Oh, I've got it. I think I got it. As much as we're enjoying this space, I think there's 2 big mosquitoes. It might be one now, because I've just nailed one, that wants to enjoy this space too. And it's a good place. They can hide in all this dark wood and wicker. So, yeah, mosquitoes. Either needs to pay me some dollar, but yeah, there's not, or dollar, baht.
So I think it's like 3 strokes and you're done, as long as you don't kick off the side. But this side of the pool is really nice and cool. It's noticeably cooler than the sea. So you could be in the daytime, I reckon. A little section of it, and over where the seats are, they're always going to be in shade, I think. Yeah, well designed. This is going to be hot though.
Yeah, I can see. Because the sun is right there.
It's 4 o'clock and the sun is a little bit intense now. It's still high in the sky, but I think it's going to be the perfect time to dip into this pool. Our accommodation sits right next to the bigger pool and there's no one in it. So they did say they're fully booked at the moment. I'll find out if they're telling the truth at breakfast tomorrow. I have a feeling maybe it's a little bit of marketing. We have booked another night. Sarah couldn't resist, and we went on Agoda and did it for actually a little bit cheaper, so that's pretty amazing. But this pool is great. It's got a shaded end here with the seats, and this is always going to be in the shade. And man, I am so nervous about dropping this camera. I'm going to double hand it, I think. So yeah, you've got a dual seat here next to the stairs. It's an infinity pool, so you have this cascading sound of water as you swim, which is nice on the ears. And then as I bob to the other end, maybe three breaststrokes across, we'll say, you catch the sun, and if I turn up, you can see the perspective on the inside of the sala. And that's beautiful to look at, but it's also decorated, hand-painted gold. I don't know whether it's gold leaf, but that is a marvel to look at. Also, if you just look behind me, I'm going to elevate the position of camera, and at the bottom of that pane of glass you can see the turquoise of the sea. That's how close we are to the ocean. Yeah, it's quite a spot. It's very different to what we've been doing so far, and for a few days I'm looking to enjoy it. I mean, I think we could spend a couple of days just whiling the time away in the resort, and the beach out the front looks pretty pristine and there's nothing on it. I'm sure there are a few restaurants and things knocking around. Maybe I have a bit of an explore. I definitely want to have a little swim in the sea today. And another thing I've noticed, other than the beautiful gardens, so many plants in flower as well. They're immaculate. They're probably better than the Annika if I'm being honest. But as we step up, not only are we next to the pool, but behind me you can see the spires of the spa, and they've got traditional wind chimes on them. So when the wind direction changes, you can hear them chime, and it's another additional little bit of tranquility maybe. I think tomorrow morning I'm definitely going to try and do a bit of yoga out here. Yeah, what spot? Lifestyles of the rich and famous.
We were thinking of going to the pool or the sea, but I think that decision has been made for us. I'm getting a little bit of sprinkle on my face.
Look, if we go down here
and check out, oh, look at that.
Yeah, wow, hasn't that changed?
The colours though is like turquoise green with a spot of bluey grey.
Yeah, it's gone to a pastel ultramarine blue.
Look
phthalo
at that.
blue, I reckon. Oh, and look, we've got like a rainbow though.
Oh, we got a rainbow. Hold on, I'm going to flip it around. Look at the rainbow. Look at those colours. It looks like over there that the storm is brewing. Look at the rainbow.
Yeah, look, they're all getting over there. Look. They're all packing up. So, I think this is one of the best things I've done in Thailand. For me, a thunderstorm, a rainbow, beautiful warm waters, golden sand.
And the best wife ever!
Yeah, alright, football and leghorn. Don't want to be outdone by the crashing thunder, do you?
No!
Struggling there.
Thing is, when you're small, you need to be loud. No one sees you.
So the sun has come through behind me. It's going to be fully out from the clouds in a moment, and I can feel the heat on my back. But at the same time, we still had this thunderstorm passing across the horizon with lightning strikes hitting intermittently and a beautiful rainbow there. See that? Yeah, what an awesome display of nature. You can see the waves and you can hear them being driven up onto the shore. And the amplitude is pretty big, and it's nice to swim in. You have to power against them a little bit. It's cool water as well, the coolest that I've felt in Thailand. Just on the cusp of being cold, I'd say. So yeah, really, really refreshing. What did you make of that, Sarah?
Oh, so nice. So nice. It's literally all seasons in one spot, with the rainbow, with the thunder. And
literally at the same time though,
yeah,
isn't it?
and
We're
sun
used to it
behind
sort
us.
of chaining them in the UK, but it was at the same time here. It's really strange.
Yeah, it's nice to get in the sea. That's like the second time, and I actually swam this time down. The other time I was just like paddling.
What's this beach called?
Lamai beach.
Lamai. So we didn't make it onto this beach last time, we skipped it, so yeah, it seems like a really good one. There are people over there fishing on the rocks and restaurants. It looks really clean, and yeah, it looks nice. It looks like a good one.
Yeah. It's quite a good idea to have the shower outside, because as soon as you come back from the beach, you can just wash yourself off. So we're heading out for an evening meal. We're just going down towards the beach and probably going to have dinner in one of the beachfront restaurants. It feels really late. It's not. It's around, I don't know, 7:30, but obviously it gets dark, and I think I can see the moon. Can you see that? Is that the moon? What's that? Yeah, I saw Frankfurters, and there's a German behind me. Maybe it's a very German orientated restaurant. I do fancy a Frankfurter though. And that is the moon. Look, I don't know if you can see. Look at that. So I've got my torchlight again.
because you wouldn't be able to see my food, but I've tried something different. I've gone for a larb with a warm salad, and it's a minced pork, and it's quite spicy, but it does taste nice and it's different. Tim, did you go for something different?
No, green curry for me.
No,
Creature
you
of habit.
didn't.
Nice and spicy, creamy, rich. Yeah, it's good.
Good?
Yeah, light in the face.
We're back and we went to the restaurant next door. I tried something new and it was good, a bit spicy, so the mango shake helped cool it down. What did you have?
I went for a green curry again. I keep doing it, and it was okay. I probably wouldn't go back there. It was a German Thai restaurant, which is an odd mix, but yeah, it was okay.
And we did spot it's a full moon, and I realised it is a full moon party this weekend, so the full moon. And I so prefer to be sat here with my accommodation over £100 than in Hadrin with an accommodation which is normally £20 and they yank it up for Hadrin. But how many people go to the full moon party?
I don't know how many people go to the full moon party.
I don't know, 30,000 were you saying before? 30,000, they're having a blast right now, but we're going to have a good night's sleep and I'm ready. There's big mozzies around the place. I'm using this to kill them. Anyway, good night. See you tomorrow.